Okay, so making cobbled paving. I've moved the engine shed. The engine shed will always need to be removable because, you know, if things go wrong and a locomotive drops off, you've got to be able to take the engine shed off to clean the track. So that needs to be removable. What I've started to do is I've started to cut a card to fit between that wall and the engine shed. And of course it's a slow job because it's got to be marked from the job. There are no drawings for this. You know, this has got to be done, you know, marked from the job, cut to fit. So that's a slow job, just involves patience and a very, very sharp knife. Once I've got that cut out, I'll show you the next thing that I think I'm going to do. Let's just move me coaling stage out of the way back to where it's going to live, somewhere about there. Yeah. Well, of course, the Harry Faber existence isn't one long round of having fun, you know, sanding down varnish on drawers and making model railways. I do need to go to the shops before I do anything else, and yeah, what a lovely morning in January for going to the shops. Thought I'd take you with me. You never know, might see something exotic, might do. Well, the church clock has just chimed 9. That's one of the several churches in Leigh. That's the Roman Catholic Church. Although it looks quite a historic building, of course it actually isn't. It's, compared to many, it's a relatively new church. That's why all the angles are square and straight. Quite an impressive building. The place that I like to do some window shopping, but not a lot of buying. Let's just walk down here. Leigh has got a lot of interesting shops, and I thoroughly recommend that people pop along here and on a Saturday afternoon just have a nose in some of the windows. There's some wonderful, wonderful things. And if you see anything here that you fancy, there's the telephone number. Can you all see that? This shop has always got a changing stock, and the lady that runs it is quite delightful. Look at that beautiful clock. That's rather lovely, isn't it? But this shop doesn't normally open at this time of day, so I'm quite safe looking in the window. Even if something does catch my eye, my wallet is safe. As I say, Leigh has many churches and noisy traffic. I bet the Skoda will go just as quickly as that. Anyway, where was I? Yes, Leigh has many, many churches. This one, let me just move my fingers a bit. That's the Baptist church for those of you of that persuasion. Now they also operate a little restaurant cafe where you can have breakfast or lunch or, if you so wish, proper dinner. Well, the people around here, some of them can afford some very exotic motor cars. Apart from it's a Mercedes and it's white, I don't really know what that is. Yeah, white Mercedes. But everywhere in Leigh-on-Sea, you just raise your eyes a little bit and down at the end of the road, there is the sea. And here's the very thing for cutworm. Look, it's a Volkswagen. But it's not any old Volkswagen, look, it's a Volkswagen pickup truck. How about that? It's not a very long bed on it though, is it? Very thing for a chap with lots of old Beetles. Well, the shops are beginning to open. The shop that I'm going to is always open about 8 o'clock in the morning, so that's good. But what a lovely, lovely sort of day, and of course we are in deep midwinter. Up that end of the road, that's St Clement's Church. That's the Church of England, the church in the town. Well, that's more for cutworm really, isn't it? Pretty little beetle. Right, well I'm back from shopping and I just know you want to know what I bought. Some of it was pretty boring, you know, sort of shampoo and eggs and you know, boring stuff. But let's have a little ferret. What did I buy? Oh, from the Havens Hospice. Oh, from the Havens Hospice charity shop. Look at that. That might come in useful, mightn't it? And from another charity shop, and I'm trying to think which one it was. I think this was the Mind shop that raises money for people with mental health issues. Look at this. I was quite pleased to find this. This is exactly the sort of thing that a chap like me needs. Shall we see what it does? Right, I haven't actually run this for some time, so here goes nothing. Let's see what happens when we go like that.